As I serve my brew, I'm cool with the work I do. Clock ticks in the world.
What is up guys, Groge Gaming here. Welcome back to another Clash Royale video. I'm back after my birthday weekend with another Clash Royale video, so sorry if it's been a few days. But yeah, we're back into it now, and we are 650th in the world using this deck. So we've got the arrows in there instead of the zap in the usual Hog Cycle deck, just because I feel like it's been offering a lot more versatility for me right now, in terms of it's kind of like a log in the fact that it can take out a princess, but it's also like a zap because it can hit air troops. So it's really effective against minions, and it can also take out all these goblins, the goblin gangs, the bats and everything like that. So they're very, very versatile and really working well for me. And what I want to do to start with is just go over a couple replays and just pick up on the opponent's card rotation so that you can make predictions, kind of count the elixir that's going on, the opponent's cards that they will have in the hand. So we'll just be going over that with this 3 Musketeer deck, and we'll do it at 2 times speed to start with. So he's going to go ahead and drop that pump, and I need to pressure. I don't have a fireball or a hog in cycle, so what I go ahead and do is just drop whatever I think seems logical, and it actually ended up doing pretty well. We got 1,000 damage, and we also kept the elixir fairly low. So as he pumped up that lane, and I've already got the archers in this lane, we know we'll pause it here as the goblin gang comes down. Yes, so we know that he's fairly low on elixir. He's just pumped up, so we can punish with the arrows. So the arrows are really versatile in this deck. I did actually lag a little bit here, but I was going to predictive arrow in there because I knew that this kind of deck that he had would have some splashable troops like goblin gang or minions. So what I did is I threw in the arrows. You see that with the knight still tanking for the hog, which allowed the hog to kill the whole tower basically. And so by knowing that my opponent had very little elixir, especially after wasting the bats as well, I knew that he would definitely have to respond with small troops, which means the arrows would be fantastic to be thrown in. So we have to kind of let this go on, do a bit of work on our tower, because we don't want to be spending elixir when we know he's going to have 3 Musketeers because of all the fireball bait that he's got. And so here, he doesn't really support the right side too much, and the Musketeer on that left side is the thing that is the most dangerous, because it's got the Ice Spirit protecting it. So what you want to do is get a Knight on top of that, because the Knight is very, very tanky and will not be able to be zapped away. So you've got to keep up with the fireball cycle onto the pumps. You don't want to allow the opponents to pump up heavily. So obviously here we just want to protect things before we get the fireball going on. So he went very aggressive, but he doesn't know that my deck can cycle so quickly, and we are able to shut down the 3 Musketeers. So we know that he's going to do the same thing. We know his cycle, we know the battle ram's coming in, so we're able to get back to the cannon, and then we are able to use the fireball as soon as the 3 Musketeers come down. So in that matchup, it's easy to realise that Goblin Gang is really kind of the only thing that you want to be arrowing. So you want to save them. And then what we will do is we'll go over this matchup here with the Hog Mortar, with the Minion Horde, Goblin Gang, and just kind of analyse the different plays that we make in this game. So hopefully this can kind of help you guys out playing this deck, or any kind of Hog Cycle deck, a bit better. So it's okay to go for an aggressive hog sometimes, as long as you can defend properly afterwards. So this was a great play, just playing the archers off to the left, allowing them to take out the mortar. So now we pretty much know his full deck, so we are able to kind of work out how we need to get through it. So obviously we've got to get past that mortar, and I don't think we've not seen the Minion Horde yet, but this deck is great against it because we've got the fireball and the arrows. So I know that I can't push here because he's got the mortar, and that's not really what we don't really want to be pushing directly into the mortar itself. So we drop the knight opposite lane to tank, whilst we use the archers to kind of kill everything. And then we know that he is going to have... Okay, so now we know that in the opposite lane his troops are going to be very, very vulnerable to either my fireball or my arrows if I throw in the Hog Rider. So here we go. So there you go. There goes the Goblin Gang. And we throw that in and we get 1, 2, 3 shots with the Hog. So I probably could have gone predictive, but I didn't really need to because he put them down so early. And then this is what he wants to do. This was obviously a very bad cannon. But we were able to kind of keep the damage limited for now. I don't believe we've seen the minion horde next yet, but we know that we can arrow away the Goblin Gang. So that's always in the back of my mind when I'm playing this game. And we're going for a opposite lane. What do you call it? Knight. So he's obviously baited out my arrows now, and he's probably thinking he can get a really good push with his minion horde in there. So now we see the minion horde, and we know his full cycle. I'm pretty sure, and this is fine. So the Hog goes down, and because we've got the Knight on the board, I think we can go for a pretty hefty Hog push in here. So again, I'm not really too worried about using the arrows because I know I've got my fireball for that minion horde, but he did a pretty good job spreading out his troops. So now we've seen his full deck, I think. I think the arrows are the full deck. And we've got a pretty juicy push coming at him. So if we get the Hog in there, and then the arrows or a fireball to take out the rest of his supporting troops. So we get a predictive fireball in on the archers and the Goblin Gang, which does a great job. So we get 1, 2, 3, 4. So that fireball was really great because we knew that it limited his area. So my fireball took out the mortar and the rest of the archers, and also, well, it stopped him from putting anything else down because it killed the Goblin Gang. And then after that, he was scared to put. He would have been scared to put the minions down because of the arrows. So there you go. The arrows come in, and that's going to be a good game once we get back to the arrows. So there you go. There goes the arrows. I don't know why it took me so long to throw those, but yeah. So obviously those were 2 pretty nice wins where we're able to kind of control the game and get our pushes through with relative ease. So what we're going to do is try and push up live. So let's jump into that and see if we can apply some of these thoughts with the arrows and the fireball. So in this matchup, I'll probably just throw an Ice Spirit by itself and then see what happens. Going to throw a Knight down. I don't have my cannon in cycle, so we don't. Hopefully he doesn't push. If he uses his fireball, that's going to be okay. So simple trade there for the princess. It looks like it could be maybe not bait, but okay, it's going to be bait. You know what? Because he went so aggressive, he threw in the log as well. The fireball definitely needed to come in. So this is going to be the bait deck with the Inferno Tower and the rocket. So it's going to be pretty hard to get through, but we'll see what we can do. Might drop a princess at the bridge. I thought he might actually. Yeah, here we go. And he's probably going to log that all back. And then we need to get some kind of arrows. Yeah, we're going to get the arrows in here because he needs to play his Goblin Gang. And we get the Goblin Gang because he needed to play it because of that bad Inferno. So that was pretty decent. We're going to get a couple of hog shots. And we might fireball... We might fireball the Goblin barrel. Yeah, we're going to fireball it. Take a -1 trade. But his Inferno Tower was wasted, so that should be fine. So we know he's going to try and chip with the princess. So we're going to try and chip with the Ice Spirit. And then get some archers down at the back. Okay, there goes the princess right at the back. And what we're going to do is just simply arrow that away. He's trying to protect it, but that's not really going to do much for him. And I think if we keep fireballing this this Goblin barrel, we're going to be fine. Because there isn't really that much he can do about that. He's gonna be forced to rocket, and that's not really gonna work out for him. So here we go. He won't expect the goblins for the next time, so that might work out. Okay, that worked out pretty good, I think. Took a little bit of damage there, but that's not too bad. And we need to get a hog push going, so we're gonna drop that. We're gonna drop that. And then here we go with the fireball. Yeah, but he's gonna take it all out pretty nicely, actually. What are we gonna do? Pretty well played, actually. He's going to get a fair amount of chip damage. Actually level up the game pretty well. So we're going to need to get the Hog Rider in. And he's going to have the Inferno Tower, so that's not going to be good for us. I'm going to put the cannon down in case he drops the Princess. And I'm going to save my arrows for the barrel. And then that's going to be no damage. He's probably going to come in with a rocket. Start trying to rocket cycle me out soon, so... Told you. Okay, let's see if we can get a hog shot. No, no hog shot on the tower. This is going to be pretty close. We've got to try and protect everything. No, I don't think, yeah. I was actually pretty close. The knight nearly got a shot. However, we obviously identified what deck he had right from the start, and I think that was essential. Because then we were able to just keep fireballing, or, you know, we probably could have saved the arrows for the barrel, but it made sense to get the Princess out of the way because she's really, really annoying in that matchup. So what we'll do is we'll go for another game. This guy's just below me on the local leaderboards, I believe. Or maybe just above me now. He's probably I think he's a sponsored account, so he's probably going to have really good card levels. Level 5 legendaries and all that, so... So it could be bait again, or not. Oh, it didn't get a shot on the tower. That's going to be good. He's forced to fireball, so the hog is going to get 2, 3 shots. And I think we'll probably let that Mega Minion go. I'm not really sure. I don't know. No, I guess I'll defend it. But perhaps may have been better to keep the balloon, the Ice Spirit for the balloon, because that's going to be really, really deadly. I wonder what kind of cards he's got to pair that with. Oh dear. So in matchups like these, I guess you have to kind of pressure the opposite lane. Still not going to be good for us. If that balloon comes in, we are absolutely done for. He's going to have a fireball. There isn't too much you can do in this matchup because we just don't have that much for his cards. Well played. So Lava Loon is definitely a counter to this deck, even though we've got the arrows. Really tough. I mean, there could be a way that we can come back from this. We're going to have to go aggressive in this lane and then get the arrows ready. So we've spent a lot of elixir in that lane, so he's going to get a balloon push in the opposite lane, and probably, you know, that's just not going to be good for us. We need to freeze it. Oh, there you go. Can we take it out? Can we take out the balloon? No. There goes the other tower. The only way we can come back is with a 3 crown, but I'm just not sure if we're going to be able to do that. Yeah, look, it's just impossible. Good game. So, good game. Lava Loon is really difficult. The only thing to do is try and cycle as many pairs of archers as you can. But obviously he's got the fireball, And he's got the Mega Minion coming in that is just going to shut it all down, so... Not too bad there. Spent the same Elixir. It looks like this is just going to be a bait deck. The same bait deck that we played before, so not great. Let's get rid of that princess as soon as possible. He's going to have the Inferno Tower that way, so let's just see if we can get something going this way. He might not have the Inferno Tower, actually. He might have a Mega... Okay. No, he's not going to have a Mega Knight. He'll probably be expecting the goblins this time, so I think I'm just going to go for... Okay. So he spent the same elixir as me. And we got a bit of damage and he didn't really get... He got one princess shot. So this is going to be really tough again. Obviously we don't have the zap for the Inferno Tower, but we do have the arrows for the barrel. So I guess that's a bonus. That is very, very aggressive. Let's see if we can punish. Okay. So that worked out. I was expecting the Goblin Gang, to be honest. So we're ahead. He rocketed. He's going to want a barrel. I mean, it's not great for us. So he's probably going to need to log that other side to avoid damage, but... So we got a little bit of damage there. We're down, but he's going to be able to get those rockets. He needs a few rockets. I think 3 rockets. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Yes, we got rid of those. Whew. So Princess coming in. Damn, I should have... See, with this matchup, guys, you've got to be aware and you've got to be careful. So well played there. He's down to a couple rocket range. So we need to be really, really careful. Where is that princess? Where is she? I mean, where is that knight going to? Let's just see. I wonder if we can fireball cycle him out. I'm not really sure about that. I mean, it might be worth trying, but he's going to be able to rocket me a bit easier. Not worried about that right-hand side for now. I mean, I'm not sure about that play. And it looks like... Let's get some arrows in. Yes! So we've won the game. Good game. That Inferno lost him it. I guess you have to wait for people to slip up in order to win games sometimes. Because I shouldn't really be winning that matchup because the Inferno Tower is so solid against this deck. But we're back up to 634, so pretty decent. Fourth... Yeah, that was the guy that beat me. So we've managed to get a win. We're going to go for one more and then that'll do it for this video. So I hope this can kind of help some of you out in terms of... So this guy's a level 12 up here. That's pretty crazy. Well played. We're just going to cycle that, the Ice Spirit, and then cycle the archers at the back with a cannon going down for the Hog Rider. I'll be surprised if he throws anything in there. Be a bit of an overcommitment to start the game if you ask me. As he went a little bit aggressive, we are going to do this, and then we are going to get the arrows in there, and that mortar should go down pretty nicely, and we'll get probably just one shot. Yeah, just one shot on the tower there from the Hog Rider. I'm expecting a hog again, probably from this guy. So I need to get back to a cannon as soon as possible. Bit of lag there, but I think we're going to be good. Just going to need some archers to clear up this this Hog Rider. And we'll be down on Elixir just because of... Okay. I was going to say we'll be down on Elixir because of the archers. Oops. So that was a very big overcommitment from me. Well played. We got a couple of night shots, but he's gonna have those minions to come in over the top. Maybe a minion horde. So we do have to just watch out. But what we're going to do is surprise him with these goblins, and the hog does not get a shot. So that was pretty good. We shut it down. We shut down 4, 6, 9 with 6. So that's pretty good for us. What we're going to do is try and chip him down as we go into double elixir, and then get a knight down, preparing for our next push. So that is pretty aggressive if you ask me. And what we want to do actually... Okay, so he's not going to get a shot. He's probably going to come in with a Hog Rider. No, he's going to come in with another mortar actually. So we're going to have to split all of these at the back. Try and get that mortar distracted for as long as possible. I think we are, yeah, we're able to fireball the mortar away. So that's not going to get any shots on our tower. Oh, clutch there. I don't know whether we're going to be able to get his tower fully down, but now we know his full deck, so... Obviously, he's trying to get my my hog away as soon as possible. To be honest, we're just going to fireball that, and I think this game's going to be a draw, so we have to kind of accept that. Because he's going to be cycled back to another mortar, so... Very, very tough, very tough. He's playing really well. So he's going to do that, and then what I want to do... See if we can get a fireball in there. Come on, come on. Yes! Great game. Oh my god, well played. Prediction arrows won it for us. That's what it's about, guys. That's what Top Ladder is about. We are 546th in the world. What a crazy prediction. Kind of rounding off the video there with the fact that you have to know the cycle. You have to know once they've played their big troops like the Knight and the Mortar. And I was able to take down the Mortar pretty easily. He would only have very splashable troops. So sending in the arrows and then sending in the fireball limited his area a lot. And meant that if he then put the goblins down, the fireball would come in. And yeah, that was pretty good. He played really well. I'd definitely try out his deck, guys. He is a level 12 up here right now. So give that deck a go. Yeah, also give this deck a go as well, because that's what the video is about. But yeah, give the arrows a go, guys. I'm really enjoying them. I think you guys will too. If you've got any questions, just let me know down below and I'll be sure to answer them. But yeah, I hope you have a great day, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.